I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have a
My
favorite one?
Favorite video.
I'll tell you. Go ahead.
Okay. It's actually a Vine video, but I put it on Instagram though, and it was me and my mom. And like I was like, okay, like I'm gonna be walking, like I'm gonna just act like I'm a regular kid walking, and then you go have a camera, you go record me, and you go act like you like bullying me and stuff. so I was walking, like we was picking up my brother from football practice. We was in the parking lot, and I was just like walking, and my mom was on the camera. She just bust out laughing, and she was like, "Hey bitch, hey bitch, hey bitch." And I'm like walking, just like put my head down, like I'm sad or something. Like that was the funniest one to me. Like,
yeah.
I'll tell you one.
What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Is
I like the one when how girls are before they go out, but I think the one that stands out to me, it's funny, it's standing out to me, but I can't even think of it right now. I thought about it like before you told the story. It's the ones when it's like when you playing in two parts, the girlfriend and the boyfriend, like when he came on late. To me that was hilarious because it's like that shit really do be happening,
right?
And how they be acting, and she was like,
right.
"Well, I made you something to eat. You can whatever." It's like, so these are like real life ghetto ass situations.
Right.
To be honest with you, it's so funny. It's like you just pick up on it.
Yeah.
Somebody's inspiring you with this stuff,
right? Well, who's inspiring you? Like really?
It's just, I don't
You just know.
No, like really, I really just know. I feel like Kiki is my character. Is just she's every female ratchet side. I don't care where you're from, how much money you got. Every female is gonna have one of these moments, and they experience a Kiki moment. So that's how I feel like how it is.
And how did you develop your character?
Well, we did like a video. It was like a few months back, and then he was like, "We should do this video." So I just hopped in, and from there, I was just the best friend.
So you just knew what to do. You got a good supporting cast.
Right.
I do.
Right.
Can you imagine if you had like a
really
like a actual TV show like with all of y'all? Did you ever
thought about that? Think about doing that?
No.
I would record them, but no.
Okay.
All my friends has at least been a part of some production piece of my videos before.
Okay.
Like either recording or like being in the video or just something. So,
that's fun. I bet you it's fun too.
yeah, it is fun. It takes forever, but it's fun.
Who, I had got a text question for you. Your favorite song or music to dance to?
My favorite song or music to dance to? That's pretty hard. But right now, I do have a favorite right now. It's this new artist. Her name is Tink. Has anybody heard of her? No? Have you guys heard of her?
No.
Check her out.
You're putting her on now.
Yeah, she's dope. But she has this song out with Jeremiah. This is actually like one of her singles, and it's called "Don't Tell Nobody." Don't tell nobody.
I just shazammed the song with Jeremiah.
Yeah, so it's that one, and she has like some really dope music, and I can't wait to get in the studio and dance to it. So that's what I've been playing on my iPhone the past few weeks, actually.
Really?
Like just thinking of stuff like that.
I was going to say where you
studio.
stay, but that's nobody's business where you say it. How you come with the...
Is that it?
Hey, don't throw me off in front of company. You know you worked it out.
What's the move?
Right, what's the
Where our best friend at?
So material to dance.
You ready? I just text your phone like 30 sometimes in a row. You ain't gotta lie, cause it's going on 5. And if you ain't in my bed, then you let I love this song so much.
I like it.
She has some really other nice songs, like really dope songs, like really nice, like slow and like mellow. I'm really
Spell her name?
sucker.
Is she from here?
Tink, like T-I-N-K.
She's from Chicago.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
That girl?
Yeah.
Oh, she one
Who's
of
from
us.
Chicago?
Is Jeremiah from Chicago?
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Mm.
She has I'm a really sucker for like the slow music, and she has a nice like little slow music because she has a really nice, pretty voice.
Cool. Make sure we check her out.
Yes, check
Yeah,
out
I have to check
Tink,
her out,
y'all.
'cause
Hey,
I
Tink,
like
follow
that.
me on Instagram and Twitter. I love you so much.
That's cool. So tell us what's like next for you. What are you doing? What's in the works for you?
Right now, I'm actually trying to get on an agency, you know, have an agent so I can be on like commercials and hopefully be in movies and stuff like that. And
I really hope that for you too.
Thank you so much. That's my goal, and I'm gonna start taking acting classes and stuff because I just recently got into the acting stuff. In my last 2 years of high school, I did a play, and I did my first performance ever, which was in 11th grade. I did a monologue and a dance,
which is like maybe 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, like 3 years ago. Well, I graduated in 012. Class of 012. That's 2 years ago? Yeah. 012, hey 012, class of 012.
Wow.
Well, my 11th grade year, I did my first performance, and I did a monologue, and I did a dance to Jamie Foxx, Fall For Your Type. And I was like, I feel like that was the start of everything for me. Because, like, I did dancing and acting, and that was my first time showcasing my talent to my school and to, like, people around me, like my family and stuff, because my family didn't know I knew how to, like, modern dance. And they knew I knew how to hip-hop, but they didn't know I knew how to modern dance. They was like, I didn't even know you know how to dance like that. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, like, hopefully acting. I still want to be an amazing dancer. I don't care what I do with dance. I just all my life I want to dance, no matter what. I don't care what I want to do. I just really want to be an amazing dancer. I want to be a beast, like a beast.
Yeah, happen.
Like a beast of a dancer.
Right.
Keep working at it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, happen. And what about you and your designs? What kind of clothes do you design?
Oh, well, I don't design clothes. I like
style
people like.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I love to do, and that's what I just want to be like a big fashion stylist. I make it big for that.
Do y'all think that because you know we're not here in Michigan, unfortunately, we're not like on the maps to that extent as far as like entertainment wise, not like how we used to be.
Right.
But do you think that? Because I know you used to stay in Atlanta at one point, which is now the Black Hollywood.
Yes.
Or whatever. That's probably why you're so excited about it.
Yes, I'm so excited for this coming week. I'm going to Atlanta. I can't wait because I when I lived down there, I was just going to school, work, no play.
Did you stay down there by yourself?
I stayed with my aunt and uncle. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me stay at your house and eating your food. But so yeah, I stayed with my aunt and uncle, and I just went to school and went to work, and I didn't get a chance to really experience Atlanta like I wanted to. So this is the perfect opportunity. So I'm so happy.
But do you think that living here kind of set it back a little bit? If you live somewhere else, that you can progress a little bit further. Do you think?
Sadly to say, I do feel that way.
Yeah.
I really do. Like even though as much as I do love my city and I got my main supporters is from my city.
Right.
It's just the fact that it's nothing really here for me to go where I want to go. Like, as far as being a mainstream actor and a mainstream dancer and just mainstream period. It's not a lot for me to do that. It's not a lot of opportunities, and I feel like it's so many more opportunities in Atlanta, LA, and New York than it is here. It's not that I'm just saying, hey, I hate Detroit, I don't want to be here anymore. It's just the fact that I love my city, and it's not enough opportunities for me to be what I want to be in life.
Right.
So I just have to do what I want to do, and I'm actually working my way to move to Atlanta too. So.
I can't take you seriously.
You saw me just brush your curl on my face.
It's like a weird thing here.
Right.
I love the curly suit.
What advice would you give to somebody who is kind of like starting out and they want to do what you've done?
First, I would say believe in yourself, and you got to have faith. And main thing is believe in yourself, because it's always going to be critics, and it's always going to be someone who don't believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. Yeah. So if you believe, then what else do you need? What else push do you need? What else do you need someone to say to you like that you can do it? When you already believe in yourself.
Right.
So I just say believe in yourself and know for a fact that you can do it, and don't give up.
And you just can't let any other like human being that walks this earth just as we do, that to me, as far as I'm concerned, is just as equal. Right. Tell you what you can and cannot do.
Exactly.
You know.
People do that, like,
they do. You know, they're haters. Yeah. I know that. I know he's getting hot. They're haters. Yeah. So, you know, that's just what it is.
And you really can't put no time and energy into a hater, because that's wasting time and energy, and that's valuable time and energy that you could be putting into something of yourself.
Right.
Working on yourself and working on what you need to do to better yourself. When you're putting in time and energy replying to a hater or arguing with the hater because how they feel about you.
Right.
First of all, you can't change what nobody feels.
Exactly.
So they go feel what they feel regardless. Whether I sit here and I have a whole argument about them and I say they breath stink.
Right.
I know.
They not gonna care.
Don't get jealous.
Now I can't take you serious. So yeah, forget all that time and energy into that hater. Like forget that. That's stupid to me.
That's why I hate. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But that's why I hate like when people like, oh, shout out to my haters, you my motivator and stuff like that. You know, why even
give them any recognition?
Even just that little bit of energy. I understand what they saying about it or whatever, but it's still, you know, stupid.
That's like showing that you still care about what they saying. Like if you
exactly
what they think. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I would say this: I get some of the most hateful and rude comments ever on my Instagram, but I'm not about to reply to you because in my world, honestly, you don't exist. You just came in my world and you tried to exist in my world.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
Right.
Like,
why you even blessing my page at this point just to hate?
So therefore, you can just get blocked and not ever come again. So.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, like obstacles in your journey?
Yeah, it's always I do like I did an event in Ohio, and like I was walking through the back because I was the special guest.
You didn't do a K Michelle, did you?
What'd she do?
With Prince.
What they do?
Oh, you were really out of the loop. Oh, was it Lil Mo? Oh, I got the first one.
What she
She got mad at Prince.
You do kind of like
out the
blue. It is hot.
But yeah, and I was like walking through the black, whatever, and somebody made a rude comment like, why you letting this nigga with a wig who wear wigs, this little gay boy walk through the back and him? I just kept walking. I didn't even hear it. And I'm like, oh my! Somebody came up to me like, oh my God, did you hear what that man said?
Did you have a wig on?
No, I was just walking regular. Like,
so why was
without a wig?
So he knew who you were, basically.
Yeah, obviously. He knew.
So he's been watching, basically.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Obviously, thank you.
I wonder if that's what Mikhail's talking about. Because I might have got it mixed up. It was so long ago. Remember I told you about Mikhail from the Scorpion show? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But not that it's even really that important at this point, because who cares?
Yeah, I always get like, I would say little side talk that somebody else hear that I don't hear. And somebody always coming to me like, did you hear this? This so-and-so said this. And to be honest, I damn well don't care because so-and-so, I don't know them. They know me.
Right.
Therefore, so what they got to do with me?
Right.
Nothing.
So when what like challenges that besides those types of things, what other challenges have you had like trying to, do what you do?
As far as challenges, I would say it was two main ones that over this journey of making Instagram videos. My health, like I'm always sick and stuff like that, and I have like asthma, I have high blood pressure, I have migraines, I have allergies really bad. And
drink some alkaline water.
For real, I need to do something.
One day I was just talking about that earlier today.
But one time, like I was like really like dehydrated, and like my body was like heating up, and like I just had this massive migraine, and I had to go to the hospital one day, and they're just like, they basically just like, you're dehydrated. And I guess it was just from me just like being up all night and working on videos or trying to work on this and trying to work on that. And also I just recently lost my grandmother, and she was a thank you, it's okay. And she was a big inspiration when it comes to these videos, and it was really hard at the time because the last conversation we had was like, Grandma, I'm going to be rich and famous, and I'm going to buy you a house someday. That was the last conversation we had ever. So it was really hard during that moment because I'm so busy trying to be positive for other people, and I have my own stuff going on, and it's hard to be positive for myself sometimes.
Right. Look, I'm such a sap. I'm all getting emotional.
That was
I'm such a sap.
that was probably the two biggest. That's it. But all in all, everything is cool. Everything is fine with me. I'm working.
Don't look at me.
How much time? Well, when we come back from break, because we got to go to break. But when we come back from break, how much time do you spend on your videos? Like, are you doing videos like 24 hours a day, or
no? I probably do like a video once a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You did one today.
Yeah, I did one today.
I saw it, but I couldn't hear it because I was doing other stuff.
But I've been having like blockage in the brain. Like I haven't been able to come up with some stuff lately, and I just been like, oh man. Some people be getting on me though, like, where the videos at? Where the videos at? You slacking? I'm like, I know. I'm sorry. I just got to think of some stuff real quick because I don't want to just put anything out there. I think that's kind of whack.
How long y'all been best friends?
For years, since we was like 8,
since y'all was kids.
Wow.
Kids. His dad been cutting my hair since I was little, since I was a baby, and my dad and his mom. Well, his dad and my mom went to high school together.
Okay.
Okay.
A long time.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with LGBT Radio Nation on UrbanNationRadio.com.
All right, we back with on UrbanNationRadio.com. And we got Best Friend and we got KC, and I'm sitting here with my co-host Kai, and we're just having fun in the studio today. Kai, you had a question before we went to break.
Now you know my mind is not good.
Well, I have a question. For you, and maybe you can remember it here.
Let me think.
The first time that you was recognized for being on IG, not being on IG, you know what I mean, right? Like in the streets.
Yeah. How
did that feel?
It was amazing. It was really amazing. My first time I actually really got recognized was at Drake concert. And
okay.
It was like intermission, and they turned on some really like fun music or whatever. Mm-hmm. And everybody was just like getting live and dancing like in their seats and stuff. So I was with my cousin, and he was like, come on, go out there, like in like the little staircase part. He's like, come on, go out there. I was like, no. And I was just like, let me just stop being a little punk. And I just went out there and I started dancing, and everybody was like, oh, go crazy. Oh my God. Like, everybody was just like going crazy with me, and I was just like feeling it. And then like once I started dancing, and people was like, "Who was that dancing?" Like, that's that one boy. Yes, from Instagram and Vine. And then everybody just started coming up to me, taking pictures and stuff, and it was just like, it was crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow. It was
amazing.
amazing.
And then he had a video. He was so excited. He was so hyped up. He was getting pulled over. And the cop recognized you.
Yeah, the guy. that was such a blessing. Oh my God! Let me tell you, I just paid like over like $300 worth of tickets, and I was about to be like another $100 on some tickets. But he was like, "Man, I'm trying to get you out of this. You so funny, man. I'm trying to get you." I was like, "Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much." I was so happy that day. Like I was really happy. That was a happy day for real.
That is hype.
Right. So what's the purpose behind what you believe that you're doing?
The purpose is basically to get me a step closer to making my goals and dreams come true. This is, like I said before, this is a stepping stone for me to get to where I really want to be. I'm blessed, and I appreciate the support, and I love, you guys for showing me so much love. But this is, for me, I feel like I still haven't made it yet, so I still have a lot more work to do.
Right.
And this is just, the whole purpose of me is just work, grind to where you really want to be.
All right.
Stay hydrated.
Right.
Yes.
Please stay hydrated.
Because if you think if you can this much fame right now, can you imagine?
This is not even a scratch on the surface.
Much work it is going to be. You too.
We're gonna make
Stylist.
We're gonna make it.
Bruh, you too. Seriously, stay hydrated. Make sure you
take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. So since you became famous and stuff like that, or whatever, and you get a lot of play for a lot of people, like women or men or whatever. It's just
it's like it's kind of weird a little bit. Like I feel like before Instagram, I was just okay looking, and then Instagram made me like, okay, he really cute now. Like, he cute. Like I can mess with him now. Like it's like one of those. So I have been getting a little bit of play, but I'm not a player, so I don't really play into it. Like, I was actually dating someone for a minute, and then like that fell through. So it's just like I'd rather date someone than be like a player. So it's just like
right.
Well, that's cool.
That's good. That's good.
So again, tell us the motivation behind everything that you do.
The motivation is to be so successful where I don't have to ask no one for nothing, and to a point where I can take care of my whole entire family. That's my motivation, the main two, because first of all, I don't like asking nobody for nothing now, and when I have to, it's like it's burning me inside. Like, oh, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Let me just say it. Okay, can you please help me go do this or whatever?
Yeah.
So like, that's just my main thing, and just make sure my family's okay, because I feel like with money it can help out a lot as far as like family members being sick and getting meds, and because my grandma, she didn't have health insurance, so that would have helped her out a lot. So like that's my main motivation, is to not ask for anybody for nothing, be able to take care of my family.
That's good. Very good. You got brothers and sisters?
I have a ton of brothers and sisters.
Do you really?
My dad was doing this thing back in the day.
Also, like half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stone, huh? Okay.
He really was, though. Shout out to my brothers and sisters. I love y'all.
You sound like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
How many is it?
It's like 11, 12.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I love all half of y'all.
All half of y'all.
Right, doesn't. So tell us, like, when you're dancing, what is like your favorite part about dancing?
Dancing really takes my spirit to another level. Like, it really makes me happy. Like, when I'm dancing, like I can be like, I guess like in a way, when people say they watch my videos, they feel in a different mood. They feel happy, and they feel, like their whole mood can change. That's how I feel about dance. Like, my whole mood can change. I could be sad, and I can go into the studio and knock out some choreo or just freestyle, and I can be happy again. Like, that's just it. Really, what makes me happy. I don't even have to be going to a class or nothing, or if I'm just dancing, like just fooling around, like that would really change my whole entire mood.
A lot of people say when they dance, it frees them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an expression of freedom, and it's just effortless.
Right.
It really is. It really is. Because I used to, like, sometimes, like, when I used to be at home, like, when we used to live at our old house, I would, like, be irritated, and I'd just go in the basement, go dance. Let me just go dance.
You had to be real short to do that.
Yeah.
Unless you got high cylinders in that basement.
I still am short, though, so.
So you mainly do, like, hip-hop, but you're saying that you're getting into...
I do a form of modern and hip-hop. Like, I kind of mix the two together. My mom was a modern dancer ever since she was 3 to high school, so she taught me a little bit of stuff, and then
So the apple don't fall far
yeah,
from
don't.
the tree.
And my dad, he was a dancer too. Back in the day, he used to be like a b-boy, so it's kind of like in my blood.
Right.
But
and b-boys like when they
spin on the head,
spin
and like
had
that.
a cardboard down.
And he'd do like the footwork.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, like all that type of stuff. So
that's how you got on girls.
Like
the footwork.
I don't know how to do the footwork, but like they be getting it. But yeah, I my style is like really like could join to like hip hop and modern at the same time, because I really took towards my mom's modern style because it just amazes me. The feeling that you see when you see someone doing modern dance is just amazing. So like I really took to that when I used to have class and stuff like that, and I just really like mixed the two together. And that's me. Okay. Modern hip hop dancer.
Right. We're going to go to break again. We'll be right back on Urban Nation.
At Onyx, we'll treat your loved ones like the precious gems they are.
Ready? Welcome back to UrbanNationRadio.com on your LGBT Radio Nation network. We're back with best friend Casey Clark and co-host Kai. Or whatever. Because you told me your name, but it's like it's different.
It is.
Say it again.
Diallo.
This is the second Diallo I've
Diallo
ever
the
met.
stylist.
Diallo the
That's
stylist.
like my Instagram name, my stylist.
My real name too is like different. My real name is Kawan.
So it's Kawan.
Yeah.
And see, I was thinking it was like
Casey.
K. Juan.
That's what people like. K. Juan.
Where did versatile and style come from?
My mom used to always say like, you're very versatile, like in your style and what you do. And,
okay.
And it just fits me. So versatile in style. Plus I have a little style. So
you have a little style.
College messed me up because I just like really enjoy wearing sweats all the time now. So.
And you have a stylist here.
Yeah.
Right.
I have my brother.
Best friend.
Yeah. So how close are you and your mom? You guys are really close?
Me and my mom is actually really, really close. Like,
yeah.
She's really like my number one.
Yeah.
She's my number one lady for real. But we really are close, and we're butt heads so much because we're so close.
Yeah.
But like when we do like get together and like it's just, she's like, oh my god, like she's so freaking funny to me. She's like one of the funniest people in the world to me. Like she's so freaking funny. Like she's really hilarious to me.
Tell us something really funny that she's done recently.
Oh my god, when she came in drunk. I actually posted the video. She wasn't even drunk. She was just like tipsy or whatever. And she just she asked me for a kiss, and I was like, no, I don't do that. She's like, you don't kiss your mama? She's like, no, you don't kiss your mama? What's wrong with you? And she was just she was talking to him, and he has this haircut, and it's like a line in his head.
It's like, like haircut, like half, and like cut.
It's like,
is it like that now?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Tomorrow.
But she was
well,
like,
you see my hair.
She was like, he got 4th Street in his head. Like, 4th Street. She's like, that's a nice street. Like, talk about his line in his head.
4th Street, like the FORT
Yeah.
Street. It's terrible.
I was dying. It was really funny. Really
He
funny.
like, cause see the post office right there.
Yeah.
The main
Right.
post office.
She was like, nice little strip.
Yeah, she was tipsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like you probably get some of your humor from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
What is the biggest misconception about you?
The biggest misconception?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh no, so many. This is a good one. Oh my god.
This is like one of them basic questions.
One of them basic questions that get you.
Well, a lot of people ask that question because especially like famous people like yourself. Because you're famous.
I'm not really famous.
And people, they only know you from what you put out there, so they have their own image.
Persona.
Yeah,
they think
persona
your
of
persona.
you. You're right.
But one of the biggest is people, like I said, people think I'm a comedian. So when they see me, they be like, "Oh my God, say something funny." And
That was funny, right? But
Right.
But yeah, like as soon as they walk up to me, like I get this so much, like literally so much before anything. I get this so much. Oh my God, can you please tell me something funny? Come here so I can hear something funny real quick. Come here. I'm
It's like you got a button and you just turn it on.
I just walk like I'm not really a comedian. I'd be like, I don't know. I can't give you nothing funny. I don't have
It's like sorry to disappoint you.
I'm sorry. I just be like, I'm sorry. I'm just an aspiring actor. She was like, all right. Can you just say like what Kiki say or something, please? I'm like, you can just watch the video. That's
I charge for that.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So,
You gonna pay me?
All right. That's one of my biggest.
I know EBT card.
Right.
Seriously.
So tell us where your favorite place is to be.
My favorite places to be.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been a lot of places. Well, my favorite place would to be on the beach. I never been to the beach before, and I freaking
Even up to now.
This beach don't. I thought you were about to say the beach here.
Oh,
in Michigan.
hell no.
Like, this beach don't count.
No.
Right. That's not really a beach.
No.
I'm talking
I'm
about a
from
real
Florida.
beach.
That's not a beach.
Right.
No, not at the river or a lake.
Not even until now. Like I've never been to the beach, and like I'm such a outdoorsy type of person. Like I love swimming and stuff like that. So the beach would be the perfect place. I would just like lay on the sand.
You never been to a beach?
Never ever. I never.
We're
been
going to a
Florida.
beach next weekend. I'm taking you with me.
Wow.
That's it.
And you heard it here live.
Right, I got to get on that schedule.
All right. Well, it's that time. It's that time. We've been talking with Casey Clark and best friend
Say your name again. Diallo.
Diallo. Tell us where
Diallo
we
the
can
Sky.
get in contact with both of you.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Versatile in Style, and also on Twitter at Versatile in Style. I actually tweet people back on Twitter. I don't comment back to people on Instagram. I'm sorry about that, but it just be so many.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I just started following you today on Twitter.
You supposed to be following me before
I
this
know.
interview.
Right.
I didn't know how to follow you.
What you mean? Like that's weird. How you
I know it is weird. Like I sent a friend request to Facebook like yesterday, and then followed them
See, yeah,
today.
that's something I just go on for my aunties and my uncles. Facebook, I'm sorry.
I know you don't. You're hardly ever on there. I
Yeah.
can see that. Yeah.
That's for the old folks.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
Because I would
There
think
you
that. Because I would think honestly, and I believe that too. Because
We are
you know,
close.
Facebook only allow so many followers, and I'm pretty sure it would if you accept everybody. I wouldn't have been able to send a request. True.
But yeah, follow me on that, and I just want to say thank you guys for the love and support. I really appreciate you guys for the interview. I really had an amazing time. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you so much.
And where can we find you?
Find me on Instagram at _ my stylist.
Awesome.
All right,
Awesome.
cool.
Thank you so much too for the interview.
No
Yes,
problem.
we thank you for having you. Usually we close out with a quote. Material, do you have a quote
I
today?
actually do not have one
Me
today.
either. I was hoping that you did. But we have a video though. So we're going to play our video.
What?
Somebody tweeted in on the live feed or came in on the live feed. Howard said they love you.
Can you repeat that, Material, before we leave?
Howard said that he loves Casey Clark.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, that concludes our interview today with Casey Clark and his best friend. I am your host, Kaiology Man, and this is my co-host,
Material.
And I can be reached everywhere at Kaiology. That's Kaiology, at Kaiology. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Where can they reach you, Material?
Beyond Material on Facebook. I think Beyond Material on Instagram, and I Am Material on Twitter. That's it.
Awesome.
Thanks, KC.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, KC. Thank you, best friend. Yay! Great interview.
Are you playing?
Damn it.
The hardest part, I would say, about living out loud is the fact that, we're not accepted everywhere.
I was watching this television show called Maury, and they had these girls on there, and they said they lesbians, and I think you got the same attributes that these lesbians have. Are you a lesbian? And I'm like, Granny, no, I'm not a lesbian. Like, I would go to hell for that. And she was like, all right, now. And a couple of years after that, when I was ready to accept it, I went back to my grandmother and I told her, I said, Granny, I do like women and I am a lesbian. And she was like, well, I love you, but you're going to hell, right? And so she would be the first person that I actually came out to.
I think the world would be a better place if we all come out, but the truth is not all of us can come out. And so I respect that. But it makes it difficult to date, because when you tell a guy that not only are you gay and not only are you out, but that you work at one of the largest agencies for LGBT folk in the region, and your pictures in the newspaper and your pictures on the wall and your pictures on the website, and everywhere we go someone knows me and wants to shake hands or hug and kiss, how do you be discreet or down low or closeted with someone who is that connected to the community? And so I have to say, being myself, living out loud has had its benefits, but the drawback has been I've been single ever since.
Being married to Darlene is the biggest cliche in the world, because I am truly married to my best friend. And that is a cliche you hear all the time, but I'm living that. I live it.